Welcome to the Free China YouTube channel. Now, I didn't name this channel Free China because I actually think that China is free. No, far from it. I named it Free China because I wanted to create a YouTube channel where I can openly discuss and freely discuss the crazy things that the Chinese government wants to hide. They are desperate to hide the truth, and they control and censor everything. And right now, they have this dictator in power, some crazy dictator who is hell-bent on being dictator for life. He wants to be emperor for life. And this dictator has created some weird cult of personality surrounding himself. A cult of personality so weird that even Mao Zedong is turning in his glass display cabinet. Yeah, I wanted to say turning in his grave, but Mao Zedong isn't buried, right? Anyway, when China first opened up to the West all of those years ago, there was a hope that China could possibly move towards becoming a democratic country, but unfortunately, the exact opposite has happened. Ever since Xi Jinping came into power in March of 2013, all hope of China ever becoming a democratic country has been completely crushed. He's completely consolidated his power by wiping out all of his rivals, and he's given the Chinese people this false sense of hope. It's a false hope that if the people of China can be moderately prosperous, then they must blindly follow this dictator and all of his commands. Because to the Chinese people, even moderate prosperity is a little bit better than the horrible famine and the terror that they endured in the past. Under the Chinese Communist Party, the Chinese people have no freedom at all. Freedom of speech, expression, press, the right to vote, welfare, human rights, the right to protest, all of these civil liberties that we take for granted are non-existent in China. The Chinese Communist Party are focused on eradicating and stamping out any form of dissent. They want to erase history and the past so they can control the future. And they're not only focused on ruling China. Right now, they are spending a mountain of money on propaganda to spread it all around the world to make everybody think that the Chinese Communist Party is a benign force for good in the world. And it's kind of working. They're also focusing their propaganda efforts on undermining the fantastic and democratic country of Taiwan and claiming it as their own territory. And the reality is, Taiwan has never been a part of communist China, but the rest of the world just sits back and lets China get away with it, and it's absolutely infuriating. So that's why I'm here. Now, honestly, I can't get rid of the CCP as much as I'd like to. I just can't do it. And I don't even know if it's possible for China to ever be free. But what I can do is I can show you my own version of a free China. I can show you what I think a free China would look like. So this is a YouTube channel where we can openly criticize the Chinese Communist Party and hold them accountable for all of the terrible things that they do, past, present, and future. We can look at the propaganda, pick it apart, make fun of it, and openly discuss all of the things that the CCP are desperate to hide. And that is why this channel is called Free China. Because what you see here is a free China. A China that's free from the influence of the CCP. And if you like the idea of that, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.